Children, I have some exciting news.
You are fake news.
Hello, Adelaide.
Triple M's ruined it's for breakfast.
Overnight news.
Now, this is one of their segments.
Yeah.
Well, why are we doing it?
Well, because management want us to continue on with some of their segments.
Pretty flat sort
We
of
prefer
segment.
to do our own stuff. But anyway, there's plenty of news been happening the last 48 hours. What do you got?
Well, there's been COVID protests again over the weekend. There was one in Melbourne, but there was one here in Adelaide as well. And we've just got a little grab from that.
We know that it's a virus. We understand it. Is it a deadly virus? No, it's been proven beyond reasonable doubt it is not a deadly virus. Yes, people die.
Well, is
What
it
the hell is that?
what was the conclusion there? What did we take out of that?
Yes,
Well,
people
Is
die.
it
It's a
It's not a
deadly,
deadly
virus, and
virus.
then it's not a deadly virus,
Yes.
and then, oh no, she confused me a bit.
I was
Greta
confused.
She didn't get arrested, did she?
Oh, hopefully.
I don't think so, Jazz. Are you
Anyway,
next?
No,
You're
am I-
next.
am I up?
Yeah.
Wake up, guys.
What about,
Literally.
I tell you, because it's springtime,
Yeah.
guess who's come out of out to play? Eh? And they're becoming a deadly missile. Now, I know a couple of mates that love to go cycling on their bikes. Even Maz from time to time bangs on her helmet.
What are they throwing the taxi out again? Are
No,
they?
they're not. No.
No.
These guys are dangerous.
It's a rooster.
It's meant to be a bloody magpie. Where's the magpie bird?
rooster.
It's not a rooster. The rooster. He stuffed that one up. That's not Sammy.
Sammy
No,
stitched us up.
What
Be
is a
careful.
magpie? What noise is
No,
that
well,
make?
It says 12 birds.
Honestly, it's the magpie swooping in hot spots around Adelaide.
Yes,
So be careful.
I
when
did.
you
I
ro-
got swoops the other day riding into work.
Yeah.
Yep, up the
Scary?
the bikeway up along the tram line there, and yeah, I could hear its wings behind me. And it was going.
Mate,
I was
'cause they're breeding,
actually
aren't they?
considering of getting those little plastic things
Don't
you
do
attach
that.
to your helmet
Nah,
that stick
don't.
up.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
You
those
look
zip
like a
ties.
tool.
The zip ties.
You're not
Yeah.
getting a zip
You
tie.
look like a tool.
No.
You look like Bozo the
I
Clown.
might look like
Louis
a tool,
does.
but I won't get
No,
swooped.
gee.
I
No.
saw a photo the other
No.
day, Bern. Someone had a camera on the back of their helmet, and the magpie was about 2 inches away, and he had this really angry
Yeah.
look. His beak, little sharp beak
God,
going
they-
in for.
They look angry.
vicious.
So what I'm saying is just be careful because this is their breeding period.
You've confused me. I don't know
All
if
right.
there's a chook that's on
No,
the
it's
loose
the
or what's going
magpies
on.
and they're like missiles, so they're coming for you. So be careful on your bike, all right? And people are being hurt,
And golf
been
courses.
getting injured.
Swoop you at the
are they
key
right?
over
yes.
too.
And that I want an apology for that too. That roosters aren't doing it.
Can you make a magpie noise, please?
Yeah, because we've got a few around our little area, and they go.
Well, that's a kookaburra. Hey, last night Ollie Wines became the first ever power player to win the Brownlow medal with a record equaling 36 votes. Unbelievable effort. Had a great season, and Marcus Bontempelli was second on 33 votes. That was also a record for the highest votes without winning it as well. Clayton Oliver third. So,
Makes
might as
Ollie
well
the
change.
first ever Port Adelaide player ever to win a Brownlow
And that
medalist.
can never be taken away from
So
him.
now the Crows have got obviously Rupert winning
Yep.
his Brownlow. Now Port Adelaide got a Brownlow
Yep.
medalist, and congratulations! I think he polled 16 out of the 20 whatever 2 games.
Unreal.
Very
He's had
consistent.
a very good year and very humble young man too.
Yep, spoke beautifully,
Here
didn't
he
he?
is getting the medal.
Oh, okay.
Port Adelaide, O. Wines, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, T. Boak, 3 votes. And I declare the winner of the 2021 Brownlow medal is Ollie Wines of the Port Adelaide Football Club.
We're going to dissect that a little bit later because
We are,
we're not happy. We're going to make it a little bit better that night. We've got a few ideas.
Do you think it needs to change?
It does.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
From a midfielder's medal to.
Well, we're going to go into it later. That's
don't want
why.
to talk about it.
No, I don't
now?
want to. No,
Okay.
because I don't want to get angry
We're
early.
still in the ruined Dick's overnight news,
yeah,
aren't we?
yeah. We're
Well,
halfway
what about,
through the page.
What
but-
about this one to finish
Greg.
off? A fast food customer
Yeah.
in Santa Cruz has been left in shock after she took one bite of her burger
Nice.
only to find the rotten remains of a human body
No,
part
Don't.
Greg.
I'll vomit.
No.
in the burger.
Human remains.
What was it?
It was a finger.
Oh!
It was a finger. She's
disgusting.
taken photos and
I'm gonna
how
get
does
sick.
how does a finger?
That is disgusting.
I mean, we all know we've all heard a few dodgy stories about fast food outlets and what's contained
Some
in
maggots
that.
in your food. And
Oh.
But a finger, and it's quite. I mean, there's a photo here.
Are
and
the
it's,
police
it's
involved?
almost. I don't know
do you
whether
know if
the police.
it's is this?
But she was.
Is she suing the burger establishment?
No, the police wouldn't have done it, Jazz.
I don't know, but anyway, it wasn't a very pleasant experience for the young lady over there in Santa Cruz, Jars.
13353. Get on the phone.
No, these are
if
not
you've had
phones.
some stories like that.
Oh,
It's not phones.
You do hear about if you complain about something and then the people making the burgers
But fingers going a bit
Just
far.
stick a finger in there.
well, spitting in your burger.
Anyway, speaking of records, did we break a record there for the longest news segment ever? We're up there with Ollie Wines and the Bont.
I think so.
Greg, you said something about a young lady found a finger in a burger.
Yes, in Santa Cruz,
Right.
she bit into her burger and she
Found it.
found a rotten finger in there.
13353. We've got Daz from Ridgehaven on the phone. G'day, Daz.
How you going?
Good, brother. Did something happen to you?
Yep. Me and my girlfriend, we'd come from the pictures and we'd gone to this shop, I won't say where, and we got a quarter of chicken and chips each, and we found a giant cockroach in the seasoning.
Did you go back and take it back to the owners?
Yeah, we took it back, but there was a lot of people in there, so I didn't want to embarrass them, but yeah.
So when you say in the seasoning, you mean like inside the chicken, like into that?
Yeah, inside the actual seasoning.
How far through did you get before you saw it?
Yeah. Well, I got to the seasonings, so that says it all, doesn't it?
Did you finish the chips, though?
Yeah. All right, I'll leave that with you.
Price for Daz, please, G.
I wonder how many he'd eaten.
You got a
before he
prize
saw
for Daz,
one.
please, G?
Yeah, let's send Daz along to the New Shoots
Pictures.
Music Festival. It's actually on Kangaroo Island, Blue, so you might be able to give Daz a few
Oh, yeah, that retreat you went to.
tips. Yeah, how
Getting
good's
your
this?
Botox done?
New Shoots Music Festival growing out of Kangaroo Island. It's November 20, headlined by Spiderbait, Killing Heidi, and heaps more. So, Daz from Ridgehaven, you're heading
Good
along
read,
to New
G.
Shoots.
Well done.
The Rush Hour boys, Bernie, Bluey, and Jars. And Blue, you've just come back from a break yourself. Good to have you back.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I had a couple of weeks off. So the first week I had down on KI, which was beautiful. We got looked after very well.
Anyway,
And then-
we've got something to...
What else we got?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no,
What do
tell
you
us
want?
about it then.
No,
How'd
that's
you
it.
go?
That's it.
Because you didn't pay for a thing.
Yeah.
from what
I
we got
did
told.
so.
You posted about
You
everything.
you milked the poor businesses to the inch of their life
Oh, did I
financially.
just?
You
Did
clogged
I?
my
A
feed.
lot of photo shoots. Are you an
Did you see me?
influencer?
Did you see me pulling in? Did you see me pulling in those fish?
No.
Nana guy,
yeah.
double header.
Yeah.
No.
Ah,
Yeah.
just.
I saw you
They had no
capitulation
chance.
on a quad bike.
Yeah, you
and you got
scared.
scared. You went to
No.
jump off and leave
Your
Rory on
Botox
there.
started to leak from your
Rory,
eye.
going a
Oh,
bit
is that
fast.
right?
Going a bit fast, Rory. You drive.
No, well, the guy
Scared.
I was with, he said, I knew you were a professional cricketer, but I didn't know you were a professional quad biker as well.
Oh, you would have told him you were a professional cricketer. Don't worry about that. But the thing is, we
missed you.
We did miss you. We got around you. We included you in the show still. A bit like what G's doing with Ruined Dits. When
Yeah.
they're not here, we
Absolutely.
get around you. And, well, we put a little montage
Well,
together.
we just, just to, how much we really missed you. Have a listen, buddy.
It's been a sad couple of weeks with one key member of the Rush Hour team missing, the Australian cricket legend that is Greg Blewett. But where has he gone?
The old Gregory Stephen cricket lips has done a runner, hasn't he?
It's about time we got rid of him.
He's done a runner. He's gone.
Is this permanent?
What I'm heard, he's gone to a health farm, and it's 2 weeks.
Oh.
There is an operation involved.
No.
Yeah, okay. There's surgery.
Was this true or not? We reached out to someone we trusted, Port Adelaide legend Tom Rockcliffe.
I heard he went to have that hose up the rear end again, and
Stop it.
I think something went wrong.
I lost the hose.
I think it's splitting.
They turned the water up too high.
But Bluey, even through all the operation allegations, was still there for the team, even offering ideas for the show.
Well, I've just got a text message come through, actually. It's from Bluey. This is his suggestion for Grand Final Day.
Triple M management were worried about him though, with our fearless leader Matt O'Reilly going to Kangaroo Island to be there for him.
So what would they be doing over there, Joe?
Well, I reckon, because I did hear Matty say that he's joined a one of these pottery classes with his wife.
No.
But I reckon we're going to get a bit of this stuff. Yeah! Oh, no!
Who would be in front
Oh,
and who's behind?
Blue, it looks like Demi Moore.
So he's in front
And Matty's starting to look like Patrick Swayze.
There's just clay and shit going
So
everywhere.
Matty's got his shirt off and he's got his jeans on. And Blewett's
Chest on
Blewett's in his 90.
We soon started missing him so much that we started to remember the little things.
Have you seen his puny little hands?
Yeah,
Gee,
very
Blewett's
smooth. Very smooth
All
hands.
the makeup he puts on.
How's he pulled up from his operation anyway? What's happened there?
What I did see fall out of his pocket was that lip gloss he uses.
Wouldn't be his wallet because he doesn't have one.
Bluey, if you're listening, please come back, mate. The boys just aren't the same without you.
Don't come back, mate.
Get back and work
Don't
out
stay
how
up
to
there.
drive a
Don't
quad
get on the
bike,
ferry,
you
G.
peanut.
Blewett. Honestly.
That is just
2 weeks, you've done nothing all year. You've brought nothing to the show. We don't, mate. We're fine. We're fine.
Try and be.
So,
make out you're a country boy a bit
Yeah,
more, mate.
do something.
Get on the quad bike.
Yeah.
Actually start it yourself, not Rory.
Yeah, stop getting your lavender all splashed over your face. And, pretending you like koalas. You hate koalas.
We love you, Greg. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Oh, and don't listen to Fox Footy's David King.
It's a much better show without Bluey.
You're not the first person to say that.
Every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing.
I tell you what.
Now, look.
You know
How'd
what?
that get there?
That sounded a little bit different to what I thought it would sound like. I thought we got around you a little bit more.
You know what I noticed then? Just you blokes just laughing at your own gags. The whole way through that, just cracking yourselves up at your own gags.
What was with the koala thing? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
Doesn't he- You're not a fan, Bluey.
No one hates koalas.
We love koalas.
Did. Oh,
Well, welcome back, mate. We did miss
thanks,
you.
mate.
We did miss
I'm
you.
surprised. Actually, Kingy. Just at the end there.
Little drive by.
Everyone that
David
came on the
King.
show whacked him, whacked you, and we didn't play them all, but some of it, we couldn't play.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right? Oh, right. All
Welcome back,
When are
buddy.
you on holidays?
I beg your
When
pardon?
are you having another week off?
I don't take holidays.
Good luck.
Because the general needs to be here every day.
Port Adelaide, O Wines, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, T Boat, 3 votes. And I declare the winner of the 2021 Brownlow Medal is Ollie Wines of the Port Adelaide Football Club.
Yeah, congratulations to Ollie Wines last
Outstanding.
night.
Yep.
As we said off the top, the first ever power player, a record equaling 36 votes that had everything. And here was him after saying how good a count it was.
Yeah, it was a great count. Obviously, Bont, tremendous player, and Clayton, as you saw in the sort of the openings, he's a little bit younger than me, but we played a bit of junior footy together. I played with his brother Mitch, and we came from the same town, so I'm sure the people back in the Chuka tonight are up and about, despite only a few being allowed into a pub. They'll be cheering tonight.
Thought he spoke really well, boys.
Very humble.
You saw it, and he was thanking his teammates. And well, in saying that, we'll play it.
I think more than anything, this is a football club award. It doesn't take an individual. It takes a team, a football club, not just a football department, the admin staff, everyone to get someone to this point. And our year obviously didn't finish as we wanted it to, but I think we had another really good year. We made the preliminary final. We finished second. So there's a bit to take out of it, but obviously we're not satisfied yet.
36 votes. Trav Boak, 25. And Carl Amon, 11. Top 3 for Port Adelaide.
Yep. Drops off a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, then drops off. But extraordinary. And so he polled 16 out of the 22 games, Ollie.
Yeah, that's incredible. I think that's a record.
He would
as well.
smash Port's BNF. He'll win that.
A lot of records broken last night. Marcus Bontempelli was the
Bont.
highest ever vote getter without winning it as well on
Wow.
33 votes. So records were just toppled last night when we were watching. But that's great recognition. You can't take that away from him now.
Not at all.
First ever Brownlow medalist for an AFL club.
And for Port Adelaide.
For Port Adelaide. And that's that's pretty big. Can't be taken away.
The Bulldogs finished to the season cost him, didn't he,
Yeah,
Bontempelli?
they
The last 2 or 3 games.
And he didn't play that well either, and it came down to that last round. I think the Bont had 15 disposals, kicked a goal, and Ollie had, I think, high 20s and kicked a goal and managed to get 2 votes, and he's already leading by 1. So
I don't think the Bont will lose too much sleep regarding last night because he's playing.
Yeah. Ollie Wines would
in an
trade
AFL
that.
grand final, and Ollie would absolutely.
Absolutely, you'd trade that.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it got me thinking about the Brownlow though, and there's been a lot of chatter.
I know
around
where
it.
you're going to go
All
with
the
this.
midfielders are
Yeah.
getting all the votes,
Yes, they did,
Charles,
yes.
and it's becoming. I know we speak about it every year, and people probably get sick of it, but it's a midfielders award, and
Yes, it is.
you go through the All Australian team. They had the votes for All Australian players, and like Jake Lever, we're speaking about this. Jake Lever and Stephen May from the Melbourne Footy Club, huge influences on games, intercept marking ability. Even Alira from Port Adelaide, huge effect on games, and I think Jake Lever got 1 vote, 2 votes, and Stephen May got 1 vote for the whole year. And I think it's time. The umpires are doing. This is my spin, and I'll let you guys speak in a sec. But my thought is the umpires have got enough on their plate. How can they be concentrating on who's the best player? They throw the ball up. They're right around the footy. Of course, they're going to see the players that are around the footy at the stoppage, all the midfielders. Even ruckmen don't poll too well either for the amount of or the effect they have on games. I just feel like it needs to be an independent maybe panel watching the game.
An independent panel or an independent past player. So say you're a past player for the Adelaide Crows and Melbourne. You go and watch Port Adelaide play Geelong.
Yep.
So you go and give out the 3-2-1 votes.
Yep. It needs to, I think the system needs to change because there were games where
But the midfielders are still going to get the votes, aren't they?
Yes and no, but it's going to be more about effect on games.
Yeah,
if
influence
you're watching.
on games.
Influence rather than
Stats.
the umpires. And they talk about. They go, "Oh no, we don't look at the stats." They see the stats.
Yeah, they do.
That's been proven. They see the stats, and they don't want to make a big blue when it comes to Brownlow night and miss out on giving someone that's had 40 disposals a vote. And they go, "Well, of course they're going to." I would probably do that too. You know what? Let's just give it to McRae, who's had 40 touches. You know, and
you can't give out 3 awards, can you? Because if you go, you got the 3-2-1 voting system, and you get the envelope at the end of the game. Do you have 3 votes for the mid, 3 votes for the key forward, or 3 votes for the key defender? Instead of the 3-2-1,
No.
and then you have 3 awards. I'm just throwing it out there.
But if you have an independent panel, sorry, Judge. So does that panel vote on every game for the round?
No,
because you can't.
No. I know what you're saying, but all the umpires are different umpires in each game as well, so they're going to have different perspective the way it is now. But I think it's a certain panel for each game, or it doesn't have to be a panel. Maybe it's one person that is just looking at influence. Because I looked at Taylor Walker's first few rounds, and there's a game against Sydney. I think it was round 2. He got 1 vote. He kicked 6 goals, 3, had 15 disposals, was the highest ranked player on the ground by a fair way.
He should have got 3 votes.
Should have got 3 votes. Yeah. Yes, Sydney did win, but the influence he had. What does a forward have to do, Jars, in a losing team? Yeah. What does he have to do? Kick 10?
Well,
because Kennedy got the 3 votes. He had 27 touches, no goals. Tom Hickey got 2 votes. He had 9 disposals, Jars, and kicked 2 goals. So how's Tom Hickey... How's that influence on the game? But I know now we're looking at stats, and we've just sort of said we don't want to just look at stats. But 6 goals, 3, 15 disposals, Tex, and he gets 1 vote, and Hickey 2 goals. Yeah. I just think we need to, and we keep mentioning it every year. I think it seriously needs to be looked at.
You mentioned Stephen May, 1 vote. The other one, Jars, Charlie Cameron had a fantastic year, 47 goals, small forward, tackles, does everything. 1 vote.
1 vote for Charlie Cameron. Now, that's a great example. He has huge influence on the wins that Brisbane have. Same with Toby Green as well. He didn't get too many votes. I thought with his influence, he kicks multiple goals too, and he didn't get too many votes either. So I just think we need to have a look at it, and it's become time now. I know we speak about it every year, but we need to do something now, Jars.
Just been talking the Brownlow, and on the Automasters text line 0488851047, a couple of texts through here, guys. Is it the best and fairest, or is it the most influential? From Roberto from Largs.
It's not bad, Roberto.
That's a good question. I think it's most influential.
But this in the best and fairest award, isn't it?
No, but the fairest,
best and fairest player, and Ollie Wines is the best and fairest.
Gets looked after if they're ineligible.
It's a good debate, though, isn't it?
Influence on games is best, isn't it?
No.
Another text. What's the criteria?
Yeah.
Well, that's
a great discussion. What is it? Is it 35? Is it all on disposals or efficiency? Is it about how many goals you kick? How many
argument? Influence on the game, influence on the contest. So, and that's why we don't see 3 votes a lot in losing teams. But
who's that text from, G?
Doesn't say.
Very good one too.
And just one more from Phil here. He
Phil.
says, need to talk about Sam Walsh, lads.
Oh, yeah.
What a season.
Jeez, he polled well.
Didn't he?
For a side that didn't win too many games. He was getting, as we said, 2 and 3 votes in losing games. So his influence was huge. Had a really
How
good
impressive is he, though?
Another record as well that we didn't mention.
Yeah.
Speaking of records,
Yeah.
first time ever 3 players over 30 votes.
Yep.
Which was huge. Imagine getting over 30 votes and not winning it. Yeah, geez, that was a waste.
Jazz, did that happen? What, Brownlow?
How many McGarry votes did you get when you won? Would have been low counts.
I
15,
honestly
16?
can't remember. I honestly can't remember. I think about 28.
What do you mean? Yeah, you've got it tattooed on your ankle.
On his face.
Thanks for your text. 0488851047 to get involved in the show this morning.
You got a story?
Yeah, well, Scott Morrison's nephew is in hot water. You saw this on
Current Affair. Yes, I did.
Mitchell Cole is his name, and he's awaiting sentencing on pocketing thousands of dollars from victims. Now, what he does apparently is just drop his ScoMo's name just to get the job over the line.
Gets the deal
apparently.
done.
Does he?
And then what does he do? He walks away from the.
Well, he doesn't finish the jobs, I think. I wasn't really watching too close. I was expecting Andrew Jarman's name to pop up in the.
Well, that's what I
drop names everywhere.
When I saw name dropping on the board, I was just thinking.
I don't drop
What's
names.
he done? But you don't drop names. You drop your own name. No. Yeah. Don't you know who I am?
And everyone goes, who?
You want me to post about this? And
This
Bunnings?
knucklehead, he goes around telling everyone that Uncle Scotty's my uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Scotty's my uncle, yeah.
Uncle Scotty Morrison's my uncle.
Well, it's got a text message here. It'll be fine and finished before. I will just ask the PM to pass it. Ha ha. That was one
And
of
that's
his
what he
text
said. He
messages.
quoted that.
Yeah, so he's.
But he's facing
Anyways,
jail time.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
It's very serious.
You can't do that. You got to stop doing that sort of stuff.
Well, yeah, you look
Especially
in the
if he's
mirror.
the Prime Minister of a country. You can't go around telling everyone he's my uncle.
Well, not if you.
Well, what
You do it a lot.
You drop names.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Excuse
Yes,
me.
you do.
Who? Matt
Bunnings?
Damon's a good mate of mine.
What about that? The montage you got? Oh, Gary McIntosh, Michael Lace,
Haydo
Tex
did that.
Walker,
Well, that's
Bernie
unfair.
Vince,
Yeah,
Greg
well,
Blewett,
yeah, but
Shane
hang on.
Warne,
Sean
Glenn
Wren.
McGrath,
Big Sean Wren.
Big Shawnee Wren,
Shane Warne. A big,
Stephen Rowe.
Matt Damon, Stephen Rowe. Oh, me and Rowe, yeah.
What about, we've got something here, Shane Warne, who I played with. Just listen to Warney dropping a few names.
Elizabeth was really good friends with Hugh Grant. How I met Chris Martin. Coldplay story. Have I told you that one? I've got a few legend Packer stories. I mean, there's a lot of reasons I don't like Steve Waugh. Brian Lara batted unreal. The coach, Jeff Marsh, brought out this little tin of spaghetti.
There you go.
Oh, Warnies.
A few big names there.
You do it as well, I bet. You don't realise you do it, Gregory, but you do it.
They're slightly bigger names than the ones you drop.
Oh, hang on.
International names.
International.
I had a beer with Dennis Lilly.
Oh.
Hang on, I better stop 'cause I'm starting to go down that path now. What about you?
Well, I did use Ricky Ponting's name.
You honestly,
because you're both hairy.
No, you've got hairy arms.
Yeah. Hairy forearms.
No, just to get. I've told that I won't go into it. The
No, please
Monaco
don't.
Grand Prix
No,
story.
no.
Remember, I told that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was the
good.
first one, Bill
Mark
and
Webber,
and it
your
went
mate.
for 20. It went for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Your mate,
But I
Mark
dropped
Webber.
Ricky Ponting's name just to get some tickets off.
Yeah, we've only got a
Mark
2
And
Webber.
the Queen. And the Queen. You met the Queen.
Yeah, met the Queen.
Yeah, so there you go. So you're
You
dropping
are
names
starting
already.
to drop.
Well, you're encouraging me.
No, I'm not.
Stop it.
Well,
What about?
before I got drafted, this is before I knew Roo and Brent Riley and that. Well, I used to be mates with Brent Riley's cousin, and obviously Roo had the Alma, and it was the Crows pub, and the big lineups Wednesday night and Saturday nights.
Didn't you have a key ring?
Straight up the a member key ring with a number on it.
And how good were
You
they?
had one as well.
No, I might.
You must have to know about it.
My key ring was too big. I had that-
You're just clunking along, sound
The
like an
Royal
old
Hotel.
Jersey cow. Ding, ding,
So
ding, ding.
you were lining up at the age of 14 to get in a nightclub.
Imagine me at 14, I look 9. Nah, but we go straight to the front. Oh, I'm Brent Riley's cousin. Even though when I wasn't
how'd
with
you
his
go?
cousin, they still think, when I got drafted, they thought I was going there because I told you I was Brent Riley's cousin. We get drink cards and everything. Sometimes I actually started going there with Radar, and I was thinking, beautiful.
And you always say you're Darren Jarman's brother.
Who says
Oh,
that?
You
do.
do.
Oh, no, don't go down that path. No, don't go down. No. Blue. Jesus, Blue.
Oh, look at him. Look at the
He's had a bad weekend.
nostrils are flipped.
He's had a bad
deflated.
weekend. Look at him looking at the board. No, we've still got an hour to go,
We're
mate.
running late, G. for the
Yeah, that's
news.
because you talk too much.
Let's get Darren on.
Triple M's Rush Hour with Bernie, Bluey and Jars. And with another big weekend come and gone, it's time for...
Something caught my eye.
What caught my eye?
On the way in this morning, $1.75.
What?
For fuel, unleaded fuel, a litre. $1.75. I nearly drove off
That's
the
up
road.
there?
BP down at Henley Beach.
Will you just fill up on another day, Jars?
No, well, that's just ridiculous.
Or you empty?
What?
Were
I'm
you
not
on-
empty, no, but that, honestly,
Why is it shot up?
well, that's a damn good question.
I want to know why it shoots up and down so...
Where's the bloody ACCC when you need them? You've got to
You
hold
actually
these
spelled that
people
right.
accountable, honestly. $1.75.
Yeah, that's getting up there.
You know, and also the other one I've got just quickly, the pre-AFL Grand Final bye needs to go. Needs to go. It's
been a long
honestly,
2
you
weeks.
lose momentum.
Yep.
You know, you want it busy, you want it frantic, but no.
They had to do that.
They
though,
had
because
to get it in.
No, they don't have to
the
get it in.
grand final was locked in.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But you don't have to have a bye, even in the
No,
final.
they have to
the
with
grand final date was locked in, 25th
Yeah,
of
but you don't have to have a bye in your final series or after round
Yeah,
22, leading in the finals. Get rid of the bye completely.
Yeah, I'm with you, but it was locked in for this year.
But that was with the Players Association.
Yes,
They're
it was.
yeah,
Anyway,
exactly.
that's what caught
Hey,
my
just
eye.
quickly
Yes,
too,
Greg?
Billy Brownless. No more Channel
Yes.
9. That caught my eye on the
big
weekend.
fat.
After 27 years on Channel 9.
He didn't get
long
nudged,
time.
did he?
No, he said he didn't get sacked.
Yeah.
He walked. So Big Billy said he's just going to enjoy
Well,
his Sundays, have a bit of a lie-in instead of
You
doing
might
the
as well
footy
just
show.
shut that completely down
Yep.
once Billy's gone.
Well, that's the end of that show.
The rest will be shot.
Yeah. No, he's very good. Hey, now we need to address the elephant in the room, boys. On the weekend, I've had a lot of texts saying what happened at Williston Oval,
Yeah.
2:20 on Saturday afternoon. It got off to an absolute flyer, Jars.
Yes.
I checked the
The
score
boys
because
were-
Tony from Cheeky Greek, he
Yeah.
was at
Yeah.
the game, so I was driving over to watch CMS, had the
Yeah.
rub first, so missed a bit of that game. But on the way over, was calling regular updates, and what a flight!
There's never been a
Never
flyer
seen-
like it.
And 9 goals 2, or you got out to 9 goals 3 to 0. Zilch.
No score.
57 points up, Jars.
Yeah.
So
It
I'm
was,
thinking to
correct.
myself, my God, what is this? This team is on some sort of roller coaster that I've never seen. You made the finals on percentage.
Correct.
Top 4.
Correct.
Mate, you had to win last round and win well to
Yeah.
make it.
You rang me
Yep.
to give me that score. I was playing golf, but I dropped my phone. But I actually said to you, I said, what has Jars done to that
know.
team?
You see,
Because I just thought that was just, you were just going
And
to
then-
waltz away with it.
Yeah,
What-
but actually, in fairness, when I had that conversation, all you wanted to talk about was your golf and you missed a
Oh,
putt.
yeah.
and I should have seen it on the third.
No,
I missed
I
one to the
didn't.
right. Oh, and then I had this bunker
you have a
shot.
terrible round?
My Jars is up by 57 points. Listen,
Don't
Get
add
around
Mayo
him.
on.
Don't-
We were talking about Jars and his footy, but so what happened?
It was
well,
a,
that's I'm
look.
no one.
You can't lose that.
I said to you, you don't lose
No,
from
you
here.
don't.
No.
And
no,
then-
you don't. And you
and
don't,
then it
but
just
you
got a
got
bit
to give
closer, a bit closer.
Full credit to those South Gawler players who their last quarter was as good as I've ever seen. And
What-
my boys we just lost our way a bit. And
What did you do, Jars? Like, did you change
try,
anything?
Yeah, you do. You try all sorts of things, mate. But you don't. Yeah, we did. We tried a couple of little things, but they just wanted it. You know, they wanted a lot
Mistakes?
more. Yeah, a lot of. Yeah, we'll see perceived pressure. And then when, as you know, Byrne and Gregory, you know, when you get your opportunity in finals, you got to make them count. So they're just fundamentals. If you're not doing them well, but their pressure was elite, South Gawler. So take nothing away from them. My lads were gutted and shattered, and the clubs, you know. But look, they're great questions, and I haven't watched the game, and I've got to sit down and
give me that spill.
what.
Oh, don't want to comment. Don't do a Kenny
No, I'm
Hinkley
not.
on
I'm
us.
commenting. We didn't cope with the pressure in that last quarter. It's simple as that. We struggled.
Didn't do the simple things well.
And still with 2 minutes to go, we kicked 2 quick goals. and
So
we
they got
still-
out to 17 points up too after that.
Yeah,
And
we
you
did.
actually
Yeah,
kicked the last couple.
we had our moments, and you got to take those moments. You got to take them in those grand
Well,
finals. But anyway,
the question in my head,
your head
is
yeah.
the plan B. Did you have a plan B? Did you? Because
Plan
you were all
B.
out attack early.
There's no plan B. What a load of rubbish that is. If
What?
you got to do plan A a lot better. That's
Yeah.
all.
Oh, well, let's have a
Keep
listen to you. This
focusing.
is Saturday morning before the game.
hang on.
This is before the game.
Yes.
Play it, G.
Says Port Adelaide got a plan B.
Well, I don't think they have a clear enough picture on what they're trying to do. Obviously, it didn't work on the weekend.
No, but do Port Adelaide have a plan
I'm
B?
sure they've got something in their book.
But does Port have a plan B since you've been at your time at the club?
There's certainly elements of a plan B. Yes,
what are
they
they?
know. But it's
What's
but like
a
I
plan
said,
B?
but it's
Hey, so hang on. I'm getting mixed messages here, Blue. No, there's no plan B. Oh, well, why do Port Adelaide need a plan B then, Jars?
Imagine if there was imagine if Jars was commenting on an AFL team that was up 56 points to 0 and they lost the
57.
game. How scathing would he be on that coach?
Nah, he would be coming for. He
I-
would do it heads to roll.
Hey, once I watched the game, I'm coming.
And have you been in negotiations about next year,
No,
or
I'm not.
are you sort of finishing up as well?
I'm very proud of everyone at our footy club, and it was a great day too. It was a great crowd. It was a great day of
Capacity too, full house.
football.
How good.
Fantastic. So
Thousands there.
Anyway, but
No, we're gutted for you, mate, because
I was flat. I was flat.
Very flat.
We've
when I
got
heard
something
that
to build
result.
on for next year. But congratulations, everyone at South Gawler. Well done.
CMS.
Terrific.
One
now
point.
your boys.
yeah.
CMS 1 point
Mossy.
winners. What a game this was. So I did the rub till 1:30 and
Yeah.
I got there
Yeah.
at just before three-quarter time. So that three-quarter time huddle was just breaking up. And I get there and they're 15 points down, kicking into the breeze late. Like it was just, I don't think it was going to happen.
Yeah.
The breeze had dropped out a little bit probably late. But
All right.
anyway, it's 15 points, about 8 or 9 minutes to go. And it was pretty low scoring. We got away, and I was like, oh, it's just not going to happen. Then they got a goal, and then they had 9 points, and then or 10 points or something like that. Another goal, we're like, oh, you know what? There's a couple of minutes to go.
Yeah.
We just need a bit of luck here.
Okay.
And there's a lot of free kicks
And
being paid,
Moonta
by
were
the
the
way.
favourites, weren't they?
Moonta were the
Footy
favourites,
Club,
yeah. CMS hadn't beaten them all year.
No.
Big underdogs. Only lost one game, Moonta, for the year. And it went inside 50. And the big James
Big
Moss.
Jimmy Moss.
Yeah,
the
What, clunked
superstar.
one
Nah,
or free
he
kick?
actually got a free kick.
Oh.
There's a lot of free kicks paid late.
Yeah, okay.
Could've
So
been
what are you
probably
saying?
Played on.
And he was, what, 15 out?
He's about 15, 20 metres
Bang.
out. Just went back.
Siren went?
Kicked it. Bounced. No, they went. This is another thing to add to the drama. Went back to the centre of the ground.
Yeah.
They'd set up wrong.
Yeah.
Free kick Moonta straight out of the middle.
Oh, no.
And then they sort of half kicked it in. Bang.
Bang,
siren.
gone. And then you, what did you do that night? Did you walk through somewhere?
Yeah, I walked through
What?
a fire.
What? Nigel Smart style.
What are you doing, Nige?
Oh, a few of the others were doing it. I thought, well, no, that's not how you do it. This is how you actually do it.
no.
If I left the shoes on, the shoes are... well, the rubber's gone off them.
I wonder what happened to your eyebrows.
Ruined It's having a bit of a break, so this week it's the Rush Hour boys stepping in, Bernie, Bluey and Jars.
And we're doing what caught my eye on the weekend. A few things, some AFL or local grand finals on the weekend. A few calls here, a lot of calls coming in, a lot of texts, a lot of tweets, Jars. 29 years ago, Andrew Jarman lost a prelim after being 42 points up. Single-handedly missed a goal, cost him the game. Today, as coach of Williston, on Saturday, coach of Williston Football Club in the Barossa Gawler League grand final. His team was 57 points up and lost. Bad luck, Jars. I'm an Essendon supporter and I'm a member of the Gawler South Ex Players Association. So well done.
Good on you, mate.
Well done to
Thank
you.
you for that.
We've got a couple of callers too, Jars.
Yes, let's go to the Trimmers of South Gawler. G'day, Trimmers.
G'day, mate. How are you?
No, not well, mate. Not well.
Trimmers.
How are you, Bern?
Very good. Were you at the game on the weekend, were you?
I was there to witness one of the most unbelievable games of footy I've ever seen in my life.
Really? What happened?
Oh, what do you reckon
I
what
have
happened?
never seen a team come back like that ever.
And was there any sort of coaching going on at all? Was
Really,
Jars
Ben?
even in the coach's
Not
box
really.
or had he gone home?
I reckon he might have left.
You know what, Trimmers? I should have. But that was I totally agree. That was an outstanding performance by those lads from South Gawler. Their last quarter, wow, I haven't seen anything like it. They wanted
I
it, mate.
Bern a little photo there as well, just quietly.
Yeah.
What's the-
Yeah, actually, I'll show you.
I think I might have
Yeah,
seen this
what is
one.
it?
I'll describe this. This
What
is
is
you
it?
here. This is
Mark Williams.
Choco Williams.
Yeah,
the-
that's going around.
The tie.
The tie up in the air
that's
with
fair.
Jars' head stuck
Yeah,
on it.
it
Jars,
is.
you've just got to put your hand
You
up
got
and
it-
go,
well,
well,
and I
that's-
have. I will. That's fair enough. You know.
Nah, commiserations, Jars. You had a good year, though.
How are the boys going? Have
Yeah,
you
they
caught up
still-
with them yesterday or today, Mad Monday?
I don't think anyone slept.
Nor they should.
Anyone been locked up?
Nor they should. But congratulations, mate. And great rivalry between our two clubs, and look forward to next year.
Nah, both clubs have done well, and you guys have done a pretty good job of turning the place
Thanks,
around
mate.
as well.
Enjoy your time, mate. Thanks for your call, buddy.
Good work,
Cheers,
Trevor.
guys.
Nah, well done.
Next, Bern, you noticed a few stuff-ups at the Brownlow, you reckon?
Yes, there's just a couple little mishaps, and I'm quick on these things, and then just going to go through a few past stuff-ups too.
All right.
What are you looking at, Jars?
What?
He's not happy.
He's
Look
looking
at
at
him.
the phone.
Bernie, Bluey and Jars in for Ruin Dits this week on Adelaide's Triple M.
Well, we were talking about last night. We were watching the Brownlow. Everyone was watching, and they just forgot a round. Well, they forgot not a round, a game, and it was actually very important. And Gil McLaughlin said, "Oh, I've forgotten a pretty important game."
He's had a
here."
busy year,
It was Melbourne v the Western Bulldogs, who had a lot of leaders at the top of the leaderboard.
They
So
went to the ad break, didn't they?
He come back he goes,
prematurely.
I've actually forgotten something here, but that reminded me of some of the stuff-ups we'd had in over the years, and not all at the Brownlow, but this one is at the Brownlow. This is Andrew Demetrio.
Sydney J Moore 1 vote. Sydney B Hall 2 votes. Sydney C Bolton 3 votes. Oh. I'm doing round 2, apparently.
Okay, we had a little bit of a hiccup to start Brownlow Medal of 2008. They are the round 2 votes. Andrew, if you could conclude the round 2 votes, and then we'll get into round 1.
His lip seized up, the bloke taking over.
You could hear the whispering in his ear, couldn't you? Something wrong round.
Wrong round, yeah. And that reminded me again, 2010, Norm Smith Medal. Have a look at Scott Pendlebury's name here.
And the winner of the Norm Smith Medal for 2010 is Scott Embry.
That's a complete season.
No.
Scott Embry, I reckon he went in. I think he thought he was playing for West Coast. Now, this one is actually presented by the man whose medal is named after him. Now, he just had to remember his own name. This is Michael Tuck giving out the Michael Tuck medal.
Good evening. The winner of the Norm Smith Medal is Brendan Favalva, or Sam.
He's called it the Norm Smith medal.
Come on, Tucky. Now, Brendan Julian was over in the West Indies. Now, he was trying to present the Sir Frank Worrell Trophy. Here's what he said.
And the cheque and the trophy for the Sir Frank Worrell Trophy has been retained by Australia.
Best thing there was the pause. He's got
pause?
a wank.
Oh,
no. Is there
That
backlash?
would have felt like about 2 minutes, that pause.
No.
Now, soccer player Mohammed Anas thanked the people that was special in his life.
And I appreciate my friends also. My wife and my girlfriend. My wife. I'm so sorry, my wife. Listen, I love you so much.
I love you so much.
And
did have a
girlfriend?
wife.
I mean, just my wife.
no.
He did have a wife.
He's giving himself up there. That's very similar to this next one. Steve O'Dwyer, who played at the Melbourne Footy Club. In 1989, they played overseas, Jars.
Yeah.
And he just invited a few people back and may have forgotten who was with him on the trip.
Just like to thank Foster's for putting it all on. The crowd, you've been great. And all the single girls, get back to the Royal York. We can all have a chat. And the boys played fantastic. I'll take them all. So everyone get back there. Thanks very much.
On this job, well spoken.
I'd just also like to say the girls are for the young blokes, not me, because I've got the girlfriend over there in the stand.
Well, you may have convinced your girlfriend Straw, but you didn't convince me. Well done. Have a Foster's.
If you
He
watch
dug a
that,
hole.
he gets off the stage
Yes.
and then he goes,
Yes.
oh no, I'm stuffed up here. He
came
goes
back up.
back up and just grabs the mic off the mic. That's not for me. And how flat is he when he says his girlfriend's there? Because my girlfriend's here. She's just over there. Bugger it all.
Our boys with you this week, Bernie, Bluey and Jars.
And I can see the answering machine and it's flashing, so there must be plenty on there. I just hope there's a couple of maybe Williston footballers or the South Gawler Footy Club might have called in.
Early
and they
Sunday
might be on their
morning.
Mad Monday. They might have called in. Let's have a listen.
You have 10 new messages.
Boys, g'day, it's your boss, Matto, and, wow. Jars, just wondering if we can grab your copy of the radio code to practice just to pass on to someone else. It's quite hard to find one still in its original shrink wrap, so leave it on my desk, please.
Get out.
Yeah, g'day, boys, it's Roo. Flat out week giving away $5,000 and tickets and flights to the grand final over in Perth. Just wanted to wish you boys luck with your big prize this week on Dead Set Legends, which is a half-hour free parking at the Noarlunga Footy Club Oval. G'day, boys. Biggles here. Both teams getting excited this week. Reminds me of those two chicks when I... 2 bottles of coconut oil spilled, clogged up the spa bath, hung me upside down, and stood up with a bite mark on me tie. Couldn't find me G-string anywhere. That's too much, isn't it? G'day, Blue. Michael from the hose shop, mate. We've inquired about your high-pressure hose that you wanted on order.
no.
There's no problem. We just don't know why you need such a powerful hose for such a small backyard. Hi, Bluey. Stephen from the Colonic Centre. You've won the September Award for cleanest rectum. Not even we know how you do that. Wow. Hello, Bernie. It's Shane from Qantas Customer Service. Sorry for the delay on your luggage. We found 3 things that you aren't allowed to put on your carry-on baggage. We found a Swiss Army knife, a can of deodorant, and Tom Rockcliffe. Please advise a collection time, please. Boys, it's Ken. Can you tell Bluey I'll take the cheap hose off his hand? It is an absolute bargain. Bloody, one of the most powerful on the market. My Hyder Rangers. G'day, boys. Brad Scott here. Thanks for the well wishes on the new role as AFL footy boss. A lot of people have had some reservations that I've got a temper like my brother Chris. I don't think I have. When people say that, it just shits me. And when they shit me, they really get under my nerves. They make them do this, and if they don't do it, then I'm going to get them. Ben, Nicker from the Stansbury pub.
Yes.
Just let you know we've got a new payment method. So we've got cash, we've got card, we've got Afterpay, and Zip Pay, and now we've got Jarman Pay, where you order something, eat it, and some other prick has to pay for it. So you can leave your cash at home if you need to, mate.
Yes.
Get stuff.
Gentlemen, JB,
Jim.
getting ready to click into full gear, calling the 2021 Toyota AFL Grand Final. Hope you boys have got something set. Jarman.
Yeah.
I know last year you had a ball watching the Grand Final. You took a picture of yourself on the couch. And it's still uploading to the internet! It's too big! Get your fat!
There are no more messages.
Well done.
Can catch us on the text line 0488851047. Thanks to Automasters. Switch and save on service and repairs. Got a text from Jared from Henley Beach who says, just want to know if Jarzy happened to catch the brawl between South Gawler and Williston.
Actually, I've been asked about this a fair bit.
Look, I've had a few phone calls. Look, honestly, we had the on-ground presentations after the game, and I didn't know. I had no idea until I got into the club upstairs, and I was informed by our president there was an incident on our oval. So they're investigating the incident, but you can't tolerate that rubbish.
Nah.
You know, honestly, and I did see some footage. I don't know the individual in the Williston top, and I don't know any other individuals there. So, the police will look after it, and our club will be filthy.
They ran with it on Channel 9.
Yeah, someone said that.
Yeah, there's a bit of footage going
it's
around.
Not on.
No,
it was a great day, and it's a family day, and we have to put up with bloody idiots like that. Don't tolerate that rubbish. So, yeah.
All right, thanks for your text. You can contribute anytime, 0488851047.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Bernie Fitz's super exciting, ultra mega important, interesting, bizarre final fact.
All right, this is where Bern just tells us what's going on around the world. Now, just short and sharp, because I've got to catch up with management.
You need to catch up with a few people after Saturday. There's a lot of people want to see you. You don't see them, okay? I'll call you situation.
Look,
all right,
he's
buddy?
gone straight to his phone.
Yeah,
Switch off.
No.
Get back.
Yeah.
September 20 today.
September 20.
Pepperoni pizza day today. So if we're
Say that
ordering
again.
pizza,
Say that again.
pepperoni pizza
Pepperoni
day.
pizza, yeah.
So if we're ordering pizza jars, make sure you get that topic.
I had a pizza last night at my mate's at Kidman Parks there, Mario's. Beautiful margarita with chili on it.
I didn't think you were allowed to eat that. I thought
with
you
chili.
were, what do you
always
use?
got to add a little bit something.
Yeah,
Maz
get some-
took 6 pieces.
Get some meat on there, Jars.
Maz took 6 pieces. I'm a vegan. Man.
6.
What else you got?
Maz had 6. No way.
Nah, just 2.
No way. Hey, on this day, I'm going to take you back to 1893, boys and
Long time
girls.
ago.
Long time ago. A gasoline-powered car was tested for the first ever time.
Wow.
In Massachusetts.
Right.
What did you say then?
Massachusetts.
You just spat on
How
me
would
as
you
well.
say it?
How
would you say it? Chunk lips?
Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
Yeah,
say it again.
I said it correctly.
Say it again.
Gee, you say it. You're the school
Turn
teacher.
the music down. I want to hear how he says it.
Massachusetts.
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 Yes.
There.
Got a
Double
T in
T.
there somewhere.
Double T at the end.
Shut up.
You know, he goes, oh, yeah. So Massachusetts.
Put
yeah,
your
yeah.
bloody gold teeth back
He
in.
asked me how to spell diminished the other day.
No, that was
You
a
did.
test. That was a test.
Oh, it was a test, was it?
You had your teeth bleached anyway. Come on, let's go. I've got to get going, Bern.
Hey, on this day, 2013, Grand Theft Auto was released. Grand Theft Auto V, which is a style, which is like you go around stealing cars and stuff, Charles. It smashed the record ever, topping. Guess how much? Well, have a guess. How many sales worth they sold in the first 3 days?
Okay.
First 3 days.
Oh,
3 days, just 3 days.
$200,000.
$200,000?
$200,000.
No, I thought you said
No, I'll
Money,
say
money.
money.
amount.
No, 25 mil.
100 million.
$1 billion worth
billion?
of sales in 3 days.
Billion.
Grand Theft Auto
It's
V.
busy out there.
Burn.
Oh, they love
It's-
stealing cars.
It's Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, well done. Get your facts right, you.
Like it, G. That was hey, Charles, what do you say? That was a test. That was a test. Hey, on this day, this is a close one to you, Charles.
Yes, sir.
On 1993, this man won the Brownlow medal.
Wanganeen from behind here has to spoil. Johnson took his time. Wanganeen will kick another. And the power are on their way. Oh, Montgomery to Wanganeen. The man for all occasions. He's done it again. He's headed for a second flag. And Gavin Wanganeen, 11 years apart, has achieved football's ultimate prize.
Super player on
the
this
number
day.
one Indigenous player of all time.
Yeah,
in my
good.
eyes.
In your
Love him.
eyes, is he?
Yeah, he's
So
fantastic.
best player ever
Wow.
recorded,
Yes, sir.
Yep, yeah, I know you said that.
And
my fact
Right,
leads
let's
on
go.
from the Brownlow medal, because
Yes,
we had
sir.
it last night. Do you know, boys, in the past 8 AFL Grand Finals that have been won by the side that have polled the fewer Brownlow votes earlier that week?
Okay.
Do you know what last night was?
What?
96 to Melbourne, 85 to the Bulldogs.
I've got this
So the
gut
Bulldogs.
vibe about the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
All right,
That's
is that
been
it?
the past
Is that it? We're
8
running late.
Grand Theft Auto V.